Well, hello, coconuts. Welcome in. We are finishing off this piece from last night using the Touch Morky. Oh, yeah, for real? Is that really what it says? Touch Morky markers that I got from the TikTok shop. Special shout out to my YouTube coconuts that are watching the replay. So far, it's not bad. And like I said yesterday, I'm not mad, but I'm also not impressed. That's kind of where I've been at this state. Like, the markers are not bad by any means, but they're not impressive. So it's kind of tough. It's a little bit challenging, but we're gonna see it through. We got to see it through. So I'm just gonna finish up making my way around town with let me move my little iced tea to the other side. We're gonna make our way around all these sunflowers and see what's going on. Do I want to abandon the mission? Y'all already know. I don't have to tell y'all that. You already know. But we got to see it through. So I'm going to be alternating because I accidentally reversed the colors on the flowers last night. That's okay. Still cute. Nothing to fret about. But I will say my biggest sadness so far with these markers is that there's no brush tip. I think that's what's making this feel less satisfying to me. I want my brush. I want it. I feel like I have to change like my hand position and my technique. But again, that might be a me problem because I color so often with a specific kind. Oh, we're finishing tonight. Emerald. I need to move on from these markers. I need to move on. Here's the thing. The ink is good. If you're a single layer colorer, if you wanted to just put a base down and put colored pencil on top, these will do what you need them to do. They will. But in terms of like, oh, I'm going to be reaching for these, I don't know about that. I don't know about that. This might end up in the giveaway or donation or something. Michael's supply box. I don't know. I need to be able to layer. The fact that I can't layer to my heart's desire, and not just like a little regular layer. I need to be able to layer 2, 3, 4, 5 times and know that you gonna be all right. Okay? That trust is not there. That trust is not there. Therefore, it's a problem. Hey, pretty and blonde. Thank you for the kiss. All right. Now I'm going in with Marigold. This chisel tip, every time I see it, shooketh. Now my other phone want to be buzzing and all types of stuff. Get out of here. Move it. All right. I got 2 phones. One for the plug and one for the... I don't even know the words. That's not why I have 2 phones. One for the LLC and one for the lives. All right. Can you do some tutorials for beginners? I am going to be doing a coloring camp series on my page where I'm going to do... Now, girl, you can't blend. You almost got caught up there. Look, I'm gonna pay for that sin. But I am going to do a coloring camp series where I'm bringing it back to the basics to get y'all caught up, to get you coloring like Coco, okay? So that's coming soon. Coco, I screamed a little today when I saw the Brahmin announcement, raw. Listen, if you guys didn't see my story on TikTok and or Instagram, preferably both, it has officially been announced. On Thursday of this week, I'm dropping a collaboration with Brahmin. Details to come. Very exciting. I have been working on this for literally a year. I started working with them on this exact drop a year ago. And it is now coming to life. And I'm so excited. I'm so excited. The people who have expressed interest, like the big names, the movie stars, literal movie stars, who are on the PR list, is blowing minds. Blowing minds. I was screaming too. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm not even gonna hold you. I too was screaming scrumps. Okay? Screaming scrumps. Oh, this one, I thought this one was gonna fit. Kinda. I'll take it. I'm trying to make sure I get this in there. Alright. Coming in with the melon yellow. I'm excited. Ordered your first book today? Yes! Welcome to the gang. I hope you enjoy. Now, to people who are buying the books in this drop, you guys are getting the new and improved bound books because my manufacturer, they're not manufacturers, they're printers, but they manufacture my stuff. They got a new machine that binds the books like more like a flat published book. So they're stunning. I didn't know it was gonna make that much of a like appearance difference, but it does. It elevates the product. It does. So I'm excited for you guys to get it. No more staples. It's like a real life bound book. And I love it. Love the hair color. Isn't it stunning? It's very fiery. These colors are vibrant. I will say that there are pros to these markers. I think they're not a bad start for a beginner who's not sure if they want to continue. You know, if you're like, let me just dip my big toe in. So I need to get the new books too. You don't. Because when volume 6 comes out, you'll see it. And then you can decide if it's worth buying all the volumes over again. Me personally, I wouldn't buy them over again. I would just buy the new ones, and then you have an archive. Be like, back when I first started coloring with Coco, she used to have the staples, you know. But then she got some money together, and then they started publishing it like a real book. You know, you can hit them with that. Yeah, that was how we used to have to do it. I remember one of the staples came out, stepped on it. But I didn't feel it because I used to walk my brother and sister to school in the snow on my back, barefoot, back in my day. wasn't nothing. Period. And that was that. 20 miles both ways. Had to leave at 4 p.m. the day before to get there on time. Sure did. And I was never late. Y'all kids ain't got no respect. You ain't never had to work hard for nothing. I'm gonna buy new ones and not color in them like some of my sisters. Okay. Like many of your sisters. Like many of your sisters. All the shade. And just in case anyone didn't realize that was shade, she has followed up with a note to indicate it was all of the shade. All of it. I had someone ask me the other day, does Michael walk to school? Michael barely walks himself to the bathroom. Are you crazy? These kids ain't built like y'all. These kids are different. You think my little baby boy is taking his little tootsies in this snow? Think again. Think again. I work hard so those tootsies don't have to walk to school, okay? They can get in the comfort of the Honda Pilot and be driven to school, okay? Look, Mimi done started a war. Everybody like, don't do me. Listen, we know y'all don't be coloring in these books. We know. We know. All I can hope to do is continue to build my value as an artist so that one day those books will be worth immeasurable value and it can be a part of your net worth for your family because they will be in pristine condition because y'all have only looked at and never colored. These will be artifacts that could go in a museum one day and you will have coins in your pocket, okay? Hey, Anna. All right. Oops, I don't want you to see that note because y'all gonna be confused. I colored a page in 2 books. Okay. Period. You don't gotta explain nothing to me. Okay? You don't gotta explain nothing to me. Let me order new set for the collectibles. That's what my mom be doing. She's like, let me have a fresh set, please. Just in case these are worth something someday. She keeps it in plastic and everything. Just in case. Need to auction these off or something. I try to keep like archives of my stuff too, just in case. You never know. Basquiat had a whole exhibit with all his little napkins that he did little sketches on and stuff. I'm like, let me keep all these little scraps just in case they have an exhibit for coloring with Coco one day. Give all the artifacts, okay? Just in case. You never know. You never know. This little nib on the end of this, I don't know what it's doing to my eyes, but they're crossing. They're crossing. I need my brush tip. Not your husband fighting you for pages to color. Get your own. Get your own. My hair. I was in the shower just standing there. You know, one of those showers where you're like in deep thought, having a little existential crisis, little quarter life crisis. I was just letting the water just run over my face, all over my hair. You know, it's one of those days. Came out, put on a big, huge, oversized hoodie, snuggie thing, and lotion my knees and started my day. You know, that was all I had to give this morning. And then by the end of the day, I was looking like, dang, my hair is so out of control right now. I don't even have any idea what I'm going to do with it. I need to handle it before I go to bed. Because if I go to bed with my hair like this, I will have one massive dreadlock. Like, it will just lock my entire head up into a single lock on the back of my head. I must handle this with urgency. This cannot be a 2-day situation. I will permanently regret that decision. I will have to shave my head. You know, you just hit them knees up and you're like, it's the best I can do, boss. I can't bend any more than this. I can't bend. I'm gonna just put these Ugg slippers on. I hope no one notices these heels. And I'm gonna get back in the lab. I got things to do. So yeah, I'm probably gonna have to get back in the shower once I get off here. Cause you can't, once the ash is there, you can't just lotion on top. It doesn't work like that. At least not this skin. I gotta re-wet the whole thing. And then come back. But my hair, that's gonna need me to re-wet it and blow it out or something. Hopefully, I'm gonna pray about it. Because the thought of that right now it's getting less and less likely the more I speak about it. It's just not gonna happen. But I was getting itchy. That's how I know my skin is ashy. When I start getting itchy. It do sound like a lot of work. I can hop in and rinse off so I can at least moisturize, but the hair, I know a satin bonnet can only do but so much. I feel like we as a society have put too much pressure on the satin bonnet. And when I wake up tomorrow, I will pay for my sins. I will. There's no way around it. If I showed y'all right now when I answered the phone for my friend earlier, luckily she also looked busted. And that was comforting. Like, we both answered the phone, we're like, oh, okay, great. Glad we're on the same page. You know? Just raggedy as hell. Looking like how we were feeling. There was no need to address it. We could just move forward. You are me and I am you. So let's move forward. What's up? What's tea? What's going on? That's why I locked my hair. I just couldn't fight with it anymore. Listen, I think about locks regularly. Don't tempt me. I just have commitment issues. That's what it always comes down to. My hair is just one of those things that I just always switch up. And I feel like nowadays locks are like a lot more versatile than people realize. So I feel like I could still get that if I locked it, but I'm just too scared. Your hair is so lovely though. Thank you. Locks are not easier. I know it's not. Nothing's easier. When I cut all my hair off, I thought that was gonna be easier. Definitely not. There is no easy. Wigs are not easy. Braids are not easy. Nothing I want to look like is easy. And I want to know why. I selected the Soft Life box. I have yet to receive it. Where is the soft life? But they say the black girls with the struggle hair have the softest lives. So maybe that's the key. I just need to let the hair do what the hair do. And then the soft life will come. I saw this girl, she did like a blowout tutorial. And I didn't say it. Hard wig, soft life. That's what they say. That's what they say. I'm going to tell you what the comments said because I didn't say it. I retained it, but that's not my fault. They said her blowout was boneless. Not my words. But they also were very encouraging that a soft life was in her future. And I thought that was uplifting. I thought that was uplifting. It was boneless. And I tried to explain that to Mr. Coco. And he said, maybe that's a girl thing because that's not funny to me. And I don't understand what that even means. And then you try to explain what a boneless blowout is. And it just seems like so common sense to me. But I can't think of a man who would really understand what I'm saying. And I don't know how to explain it to a man. It's just a blowout with no bones. I don't know how else to say it. I was like, boneless, like chicken wings. That really threw him for a loop. Boneless, like chicken wings. I'm like, yeah, the same way wings be boneless, like boneless. Like it ain't got no bones. It's missing something, you know? He's like, yeah, that sounds like girl stuff. Anytime someone starts calling something, because have y'all seen that video of the girl with the orange sewing, and she's standing outside, and she's showing like her new wig install, and you can see clear across the street through her hair. Like literally can see across the street through the bundles. That is boneless. You needed a bundle or two more. Never in my life have I been able to see clean across the street through the hair. Raina! Hi, Raina. It was literally see-through. I could see the park across the way. And you know that trend where it's like, mwah, no bars? Someone gonna stitch it and say, mwah, no bundles. And that's why the internet is a mean place. And again, I don't think of these things. I just retain them. That was a 16 by 16 closure. Was it just a closure? Like, what? Because I was like, maybe the back, I wanted her to turn around so bad. Just turn around. I just need to see really quickly. Let me just see. Just turn around. Y'all gotta find it. I feel like it should be easy. I've seen so many stitches of it. It was worse than that man with the "what would you do if I walked past you?" who was like walking around a Macy's with those shoes and them pants. I'll find it. Yeah, I'll put it in the Discord. And the way she was swinging her hair left to right, that really is what I feel like that antagonizes people. Like, I feel like the good God-fearing folk who weren't going to say nothing once she hit that hair flip, I feel like that brought the worst out of people. I feel like it did. I'm actually having a lot of bleed through with these markers right now, so I'm happy that it looks like I'm staying in the lines. Don't look too close. These are called Touch Morky markers. I got them from TikTok Shop. Hate the name. Don't hate the marker, but also not impressed by the marker. And will be giving these to my son. I didn't switch from Ohuhu. God, don't start that rumor. I did not switch. This is a test for the people. I got these from the TikTok Shop. I get asked all the time, what are some less expensive like starter markers for beginners? So I'm just doing the good Lord's work and spending my money so you don't have to, you know? So I can be out here giving the recommendations that are Coco approved. But Ohuhu are still, you know, number one. My Ohuhus are sitting right here watching me. Okay, they're over here. They're watching me. They said, you know where home is at. You know where home is at, okay? I'll let you play your little reindeer games. But you know where home is. Dang it. At least it's not pitch black. I saw her. She was shaking it like it was all the way down. Who still hasn't sent me tracking for whatever they were supposed to send me? I don't feel like I should have to follow up all the time. I don't like that. Because now I feel like I'm begging. Okay? Now I feel like I'm begging. And it was never that serious, okay? Because I've invested many a dollar into Ohuhu. So if y'all not going to send it, let me go ahead and just place my order. I don't like waiting on people. Have I had any problems with my Ohuhus running out quickly? Yes. I use my markers a lot, so they run out faster for me than the average person. But I have been caught many a time out here, stranded, inkless, cold, tired, crying, screaming, sliding down the wall because a marker decided to clock out early, halfway through a page. Still my favorite marker though. Even through all of that. All right, this, it's called green, spectrum green. I thought it was gonna be like a baby blue. My Sanjoki ran out within 4 weeks. I color a lot too. How long do your heavily used last you with a Ohuhu? Oh, much longer than 4 weeks. Much longer than 4 weeks. I've had some of my markers that I use regularly, like my skin tone markers. I've had those for like months and months before they dried out. Like I still haven't had a potato brown, and you know I love potato brown. Y'all know I love potato brown. She ain't ran out on me not once. Stunning. It's not green though. I don't want it to be green, but they call it spectrum green. That's not green. Maybe when I use it more, it will. Your skin tones ran out fast? Were you using the same ones? Or were you like switching them up? I'm gonna try. Why I smell like some barbecuing? Oh Lord Jesus is fire. Why do I smell like it's lit? Somebody got a fire. Listen, my fire alarm in this house. Don't let the smoke detector even think that there could be potentially smoke in the near future. Our alarm system, it doesn't make any damn sense. It's so loud, it immediately calls the fire department. Immediately. And it starts unlocking your doors to let the smoke out. It's too much. It's too much. You just here trying to fry some chicken, and now the fire deputy is talking to you through your alarm system like, is everything okay? Yes, I'm fine. Please don't come here. I'm cooking. We're okay. Please. I'm so sorry. But our alarm system does not play. It doesn't play about fire. It doesn't play about don't break no glass. Don't be too loud. Don't slam these doors. Like, we have a Vivint alarm system. And it's like literally, I don't know if y'all ever saw Smart House. It's a Disney Channel original movie, a classic, okay? Is it Smart House or Smart Home? Where the house started taking over and trapping the people. That's what the vibes it be giving. I'm like, I don't know, I feel like you kind of in my business. It had the lady from Sons of Anarchy in it, I feel like. Oh, it kind of looks green now. That smoothie looks so delicious in that movie. Not you remembering it down to the smoothie. And wasn't that a Shia LaBeouf movie too? Disney Channel movies were undefeated. You didn't have to ask your friends on Friday, oh, do you have any plans? I know what you're going to be doing because I'm going to be doing the same thing. This a Disney Channel movie. Yeah. Kids jumping all up and down. You got your popcorn and your blanket burrito. Okay? Don't ask me nothing. I remember all those. There was one that used to only come on late at night that was called, like, what the hell was that called? Not the Circle of Life, was it? It was the one where it was the black girl and the white girl, and the black girl was like experiencing racism for the first time. And it was like so crazy deep. I used to be so like sad watching that, but it was like, you know what? We need to see this. The Color of Friendship. Oh my God. Not the Circle of Life. The hell. But y'all knew exactly what I was talking about. That was OD. And then you had the one which it was like True Confessions, where they had Shia LaBeouf acting like he was autistic. They were wrong for that. We didn't know any better back in the day, because I surely was tearing up watching that. I was truly touched. Okay, I was truly touched. I have some things on Etsy, but not really anymore. Etsy's kind of a thing of the past for me, but I do have my website, which is linked in my bio. I did draw this, yes. This is really wet. The ink is like, my hoo-hoos don't use this much ink. Because like the page is like curling. Sharpies don't even do this to my coloring books. But it's really saturating it. Like it's making my hand cold when I touch it. Touch Morky just sounds crazy. Ohuhu. I also don't appreciate the name being Ohuhu. That's really hard branding for y'all. Because whenever I say the name of these markers, no one understands what I'm saying. They type it out all kinds of ways. Oh, hoo, oh, hoo, ha. It's making it hard. Touch Morky sounds like a no. And does. Like, even to read that out loud is like a crazy sentence. Touch Morky sounds like a no. It's a crazy sentence. You make your own coloring books. Oh my God, it's been forever since I've seen your live videos. I'm here. And I'm here with my coloring book that I made. With my art. That's a Raven was my entire personality. I think they were spying on me. And they were like, you know what, she's a star, but we're not gonna make her a star. We're gonna use Raven Simone. Cause it was literally my life. Minus the psychic part. I really do live in a state of oblivion. I truly don't know what's going on at any given time, let alone what's about to happen. But she was often oblivious herself, even with the psychic abilities, okay? Even with... Oh yeah, where is Chris? I saw her in here. Didn't I see Chris in here? Yep, my puppy brother, even though I didn't get him till college, but still, same. I should have named him Corey. I saw, just stuff in my face. She there. I saw someone say that Nicki Minaj has been sounding like Orlando Brown, and that is the most accurate representation. That's exactly, not y'all not being able to see what I'm doing. I'm over here. That's exactly what she been sounding like. That's exactly what she was sounding like. Orlando. I don't know what Disney be doing to these children, but they be coming out real weird. They be coming out real weird. I am moving fast. I'm fast because I'm trying to get done with these markers. If I'm keeping it a buck, I'm trying to move past this stage of my life. This is not sparking joy for me. Anytime someone's like, oh, you're fast, y'all remember when Tekashi 6ix9ine was like, I'm fast as bleep. And then he starts running, looking crazy down that hallway. That's all I see in my mind. Anytime I say I'm fast, I just want to cuss and start sprinting. Wait, I want to see what she eating. I missed it, Chris. What are you eating? I'm hungry too. I'm hungry. The way y'all also came through and bought up them coloring books. Yes, lasagna soup. That sounds delicious. Stunning. I had salmon and yellow rice and it was good. But I want some pasta. That sounds good. I forgot what I was talking about. Oh, the way y'all bought up these coloring books. Chill. I was like, yeah, go ahead and start printing some more. Just queue it up. No, they're not sold out. And I got some more on the way. Hopefully we won't sell out. Hopefully we will stay in stock. I'm like really trying to figure out when to drop the volume 6 coloring book because I have my Brahmin launch this week. It's like getting a little congested. I've been a busy girl. Yesterday. It should have been dropped. Same day. I feel like I gotta let it simmer. Because people start getting annoyed where it's like, okay, girl, we get it. You out here, you winning, it's you season, whatever. You know? Unfortunately, that's not everyone's. Did you finish all the pages in the cover? What's it to ya? What of it? No. I didn't. And I'm gonna shake my teeth. The cover's basically done. I gotta do the back cover, which takes like 2 seconds. And I have 2 pages that I have to do final outlines for. So to me, that's done. That's done to me. Alright, I'm taking my white Posca. I'm done with those markers. My official review is, if you're not really about that life yet, these are not a bad option. If you think you have the potential to be about that life, skip these and just buy what you really want. You'll save money because these will not satisfy you. Okay? So, you can't see my coloring. Alright. Why are you fussing at me? Alright. Let's do some color pencil work. I'm gonna drop the book when you broke. You're gonna be mad at me. Listen. I'm gonna try and line up everything strategically, but the cookie crumbles all kinds of ways. I tell it to crumble this way, it crumbled that way. This looks real yellow. This is not the color I want. I can promise you that. Maybe this color. It'll do. It's a little light skin, but it'll do. It'll do. Alright, now I need more orangey tone. So this was going to be, this one is Naples Yellow by Caran d'Ache, and now I'm gonna give it a little ombre with yellowed orange by Prismacolor. Stunning. Definitely helps to blend that out. And that's what I'll say, is that you can do what you gotta do and then come in with some colored pencils and really blend and make it look more cohesive. And I feel like if you watch what happens, like look here, because I see someone's asked why do I do this? I think the simple answer is look at it and see what it's doing. It's giving, it's eating, it's serving, it's blending, it's speaking volumes, you know? Once you see it, you really experience it. And it talks for me. And that's why I have to do it like this, because it just looks way better. It's more effort, but it's usually how things go. Not always. I see lots of people who give minimal and get a lot of reward. Not to say that doesn't piss me off, but hey, make that paper. All my materials are linked in the bio. Most content creators will have everything you need linked in the bio. Yes, sir. Just add a little more depth using Mahogany by Caran d'Ache. All right. Let's keep up the good work. Like these color pencils on top, that's why I think like you may be better off investing in some good color pencils, some good Prismacolors, or Caran d'Ache, or even the Amazon basic ones, because they will do a lot of the heavy lifting for you. They sit on top. And have you used the markers with two-sided that's on TikTok? Yes. That's what this is, as a matter of fact. Touch morky. Touch morky, as they call themselves. And they're okay. They're all right. I was about to get a flag on the play for that. Got a little too close to the edge with that one. No touchy, just touch morky. Keep it at touch. I feel like they was trying to say touch marker. Did they ever think, what if I don't want to touch morky? I don't think they did. I would prefer to no longer touch morky myself. That's my preference. Their kids said, and they were like, yeah, let's do that. Works for me. I don't feel like thinking about it. I promise you no one else got that name on the market. We're not gonna have to fight for that one. That is up for grabs. Easy. Boom, boom. But touch marking needs a pause when you say it. And does. All right, coming back in with my Naples Yellow by Karen Dash. Adding a little vibrancy into it. I didn't do nothing. You're like, what I do? Yeah, you did. I don't even want to know. I don't even want to know. It's the yeah you did for me. I'm going to just keep coloring and minding my business. The chat is the Wild West. It's funny because I don't even really know what's going on. And by the time I come in, it's already past. And it's still funny. It's our business. It sure is. It ain't mine. She wanted Coco to see it, not you. She said, on behalf of the coconut student body, we have seen your message. Well, Adonis was answering on my behalf. I'm sure she said something I would say. See, now I'm starting to get amnesia because it's starting to look nice. And now I'm feeling like these markers aren't that bad. But I am putting in that elbow grease. I was about to show y'all my elbow, but then I remembered I only lotion my knees. So I'm going to keep my elbow off the camera. But just know I'm putting in that work. Just know the elbow grease is being applied. Don't worry about what the elbow looks like. Just know she's here and she's working. Super excited. Or yesterday, I got my tracking number today. Yes. Okay, Mr. Coco, I see you getting these orders out. I woke up this morning. I didn't give him his top 3 today because I woke up with an attitude. And it was really strange to me for me to open my eyes and be mad immediately. I was trying to figure out what happened to me in dreamland that woke me up pissed off. But I woke up with an attitude. He was not here when I woke up. He had texted me saying he was going to the gym and that he already laid out the baby's clothes and to tell him to get in the shower and to use this medicine on skin, giving me instructions as if this is not my child. So that really pissed me off because I'm like, what the hell are you giving me a manual for? Like I'm babysitting my son. But you know, he does what he does. He's a Capricorn. It's just he is who he is. Great. So this morning, after he got back from the gym, I was like, we did like Black Friday numbers yesterday. He said, what? I said, yeah, I announced the restock. He just standing there, looking like the man standing there emoji, just perfectly still. I'm like, all right, well, I have things to do. I'll see you later. Handle that. Okay? Don't go there. Caps are the best people to love. Listen, I chose one for life. And I ain't never going back. And my daddy's a cap. Okay? But you also know how y'all be. Y'all run everything like it's a damn business. This is not a transaction. This is me getting my son ready for school. Why are you giving me a list of instructions? I know how to do this. Usually he's on shower duty, I'm on lunch and backpack duty, but I know how to do both shifts. Okay? I know how to do this. And as a Leo, when someone tells me how to do something, I assume that you think I didn't know how to do it. Therefore, I'm offended. And I've always been like this. Even at work, don't tell me something I know how to do, because now I have to explain to you how I already knew how to do that. And you just wasted your time. And not only did I know how to do it, I knew how to do it a better way than the way you just said. Okay? Yep, I did restock. I did. Y'all, I told you how I'm gonna try the I didn't even mean to sigh. I did not mean to sigh. I think I have a hard time in my aging spirit with the resourcefulness thing that I was talking about. But I have to be mindful that people are just here, they're just chatting, they're just talking. It's not like anything deep. But because there's like 400,000 of y'all, I get the question so many times a day that it can irritate my spirit, and I'm like, you can't do that to people. You know what I'm saying? You can't do that. So I'm I'm adjusting. Just work with me. Just work with me. Cause me, I would just go and look. I would just go and see if it was restocked. I can't be mad if someone comes and asks me it's restocked. This is my business. What the hell? Do you want the business or not? That's the speech I got to give myself. Do you want the business or not? That's how influencers get caught up, because we think, since we're getting asked the question over and over again, that's your fault as an individual. It ain't your fault. Check the attitude. So that's why I just took a deep breath. That's it. I will not be one of them. But also, all the information is available in my bio. It's there for you to browse at your leisure. At your leisure. I feel like they want the interaction more than the answer. I think that's fair. And if you want to interact with me, I'm just a girl coloring in her closet. Literally, I'm sitting here in my closet coloring. You want to interact with me? I'm a weirdo. I'm a weirdo. Don't interact with me. I saw something, I think I reposted it, about that one person that always switches in and out of a British or Australian accent. I said, why are y'all always talking about me on the internet? I don't like all these videos because I feel like y'all talking about me. We want to be weirdos with. Yeah, let's all be weird together. Isn't that what this is? Yes, taco soup. Someone's having lasagna soup. I had some ramen earlier. I finished my last pack. My daughter said tonight British people probably hate Americans. I feel like most other countries feel some type of way about Americans. I think that's a universal experience. I don't think we have the best reputation out here in these global streets. But that's okay. That's all right. I'm really here for the vibes. Definitely not here for the healthcare, but here for the vibes, you know? This is the land my ancestors built, you know? They poured their blood, sweat, and tears into building this land, and I shall too. Okay, shrimp scampi. Not the kids getting shrimp scampi, you having a baked potato. Not that. Some chicken curry, sweet potato, quinoa, and kale. Send me some. The French languages. Yeah. Europeans in general really struggle to find kind things to think of us. I think there's a lot of misconceptions of all countries, right? What we think of countries versus what they think of us. None of us know what we're truly talking about because we don't experience it. Because I know very smart Americans and some very dumb French people, and I could easily just say, well, I've seen all I needed to see. But that would be dumb. There's dumb people on both sides, y'all. There's dumb people on both sides. There's an epidemic of dumbness worldwide. I've seen it. It's not an isolated situation. Okay? We're all out here just trying our best. We're all out here trying our best. We all got some cuckoos that got through. I'm trying to find a color that's going to make this more blue without making it darker. This is called bluish pale. Yeah, that'll do. I thought it was making it gray, but it's making it blue. It's making it blue. Speaking of, did y'all see that vid of old girl arguing that Alaska is an island? What? Were they American? Were they American? I'm scared to ask. Are they not familiar with the term peninsula? Surrounded by water on three sides, similar to the state of Maine. Damn. Americans down 5,000. See, that's why I can't even say nothing nice, because here y'all go. It's one thing to be wrong, it's another thing to argue. It's another thing to argue. You know, that's where I get lost, because it's a strong and wrong. I can't tolerate strong and wrong. I can't tolerate it. I can't. When people speak with such conviction and be dead wrong, and then will be so set, was using a condensed map for her argument. I mean, what was she trying to prove this for? I guess is my question. Why did she desperately need Alaska to be an island? I mean, it's not attached to the rest of the states, people. It's attached to more land known as Canada. She thinks it's next to Hawaii too. Interesting. How old is this child? Maybe she hasn't got to that chapter. Her and her hubby. Not hubby. She's grown. She's grown. So she brought it to us. Okay. All right. Okay. Poor baby. Oh, with kids. Okay. All right. So somebody get the kids a map. At this point, she's a goner. We need to help the kids. We need to help the kids. Geography is more important than I think people realize. Bring back, make geography great again. Bring back geography. It's important. It is. It's more important than Pythagorean theorem. And I'm going to bring it up every time. Teach these kids geography. Teach these kids how to write in cursive and read in cursive and how to tell time on an analog clock. And I'm not playing with y'all. I think it was a map the U.S. used to teach 50. So nothing else was included. Oh, where they would just have a picture of Alaska. And it would be down by Hawaii because they would also just have a picture of Hawaii. Okay, so she couldn't use context clues to show, like, to, understand that was just a little screenshot. I grew up on maps like that too. So, I don't know. I feel like I reject that. I feel like she should know better. At this big age. I feel like that should have come up. And then, like, again, what gets me is, it's one thing to be like, oh my God, I cannot believe this whole time I thought Alaska was an island. No, you're arguing your man down. And then you got us in it. And now everybody's pointing and laughing. She should have picked up the phone she was recording on. Hello, nothing but a quick Google. Nothing but a quick Google. Hello, real quick. Call Siri, call Alexa, call all them hoes. I know y'all not gonna lie to me, okay? Call them all. I've been out here looking dumb. Wisdom is chasing her, but she was faster. Okay? Call on them. Okay? You might have, listen, Jesus might have whispered something in your ear for that. He might have came down and said, you know what? I don't usually answer questions like this, but I don't think you should post it on the internet. So I'm going to just tell you. I don't think you should post that. That's just my opinion. I don't think you should post that. Did you see the little girl call Chuck E. Cheese to see if it was open? No. Let's see, that's why I can't give Michael the password to nothing. Because he's the type. And she still thinks she's right. I hope it was a skit. But you know the other thing that really interests me? The people who do things for views, but then what? I think she genuinely didn't know. But the people who do things for views, and then let's say you get the views, now what? Now what do we do? That's what I'm always curious about. You went viral, okay, for doing something silly, dumb, stupid. Now what? I want to know. Because as someone who's gone viral many times, okay, if you don't know, now you know. Ask about me. Over 9.1 million likes on TikTok and counting. I made $14. This is not how you get your coins on this app. The views aren't going to pay for nothing. Maybe a croissant in the morning. Treat yourself to a coffee, okay? A large one. That's about it. So what's the end goal? I need someone to tell me. When I went viral the first time, I couldn't wait to get on that creator dashboard and see what the hell it was talking about. And that first day I saw $8. $8. This must not have updated. $8. Then it updated the next day. Okay, I know it's gonna be in there. $14 for 2 million views. I ain't greedy and I ain't no beggar, but I was expecting a little bit more than that. Just a little bit. Okay. Went viral several times after that, and then I just left the creative fund altogether. I said, you know what? This is just an insult and you're wasting my time. And then you make me work hard just to get the $14 transferred into my account. Keep your $14. And they start to limit your views and all that, because they don't want to pay you. Ain't that funny? Ain't that funny? But I would like to get verified, because people are making fake accounts. So I would like to get verified. I haven't actually applied for that. Because you need proof that you're notable. But I don't have that. I'm like, listen, y'all know who I am. Okay? I've worked directly with TikTok not once but twice. Y'all paid me. Look at the invoice. Is that notable enough? Okay? What else you want? Nope. I surely ain't verified anywhere. I'm not paying to be verified on Instagram. They can keep that. There's some people verified on Instagram and I go there and they got 14 followers. It doesn't even mean anything anymore. Keep it. Enjoy it. But on this here app, I would like verification. I'm gonna apply for it. I'd be in jail. Hi, Rachel. Thank you. Username's a little rough, so I'm gonna leave that there. I believe for the cup, we just did a golden band around the bottom. I am considered a content creator on here versus a business. I have a content creator. Because the business version, I was a business for like 5 minutes and I was like, this is whack. This is whack because you don't have access to any of the music, and it was just weird. Vibes 0 out of 10. So I switched it back like right away, and they were like, okay, you can't switch your account type for 30 days because you did that. I'm like, okay, and I'm not pressed about it. I didn't know y'all were doing whack stuff over here. I thought it was gonna be interesante. What was your honest review on the markets last night? I'm still using these ones. This is the same one from last night. I would say if you're someone who's really unsure of if coloring is going to be a hobby that you really want to pursue, I think that these would be an okay choice. If you're someone who thinks like, yes, I'm gonna be coloring, I want to improve, I want to grow my skills, then I would say just go straight for the markers you actually want and skip these and save money, because you won't be satisfied, you know. So can someone help this girl with the crazy name? I think she's a young girl, so take it easy on her, but she's trying to start something. And I'm grown. And there she goes. Thank you. That was very quick, easy breezy. Easy breezy. Y'all were not gonna get a soundbite of me saying that username. It just wasn't happening. Not this time, fella. But with that username, that sounds like somebody who gonna come back with a different username. I'm not even gonna get too excited. What color did we do her nails on the cover? I don't even remember. Ew. Like a nice nudie. What, Hannah? How do you know that? Are you joshing me? Wait, why is her hair red? I think I may have used red markers. Which made her hair red. Strange phenomenon. Alright, I think I'm going to use mahogany for the nails. Sorry for the delay. I was looking at my marker set. Eric, you know that's my favorite emoji. I feel like that's how my face is all the time. Just like that. I'm like a real life Black Daria 99% of the time. What I'm coloring is more of a comparison of the colored version that we did, not the digital version, which was more of a ginger. Do I have a picture of it? should have it. One moment. I'm gonna add some white stuff, some Posca, and then I'm gonna move on. And by move on, I mean hang up on y'all. Because I need to finish the coloring book. I do. And I want to finish it in bed. How long ago did we do that? Wow, we really be coloring. Oh my God, there's just so many pages in here. I mean, I'm just scrolling through my pictures and it's just picture after picture after picture after picture. Did we do that one that long ago? I feel like that was like September time. So that we can really do like a web. It couldn't have been this long ago. Every time I go through my pictures, I'm like, confusion. Like, what month am I in? Where am I? Okay, wait. Side note, because I found something else in here. You remember the girl I told you who had reposted me on Threads or tagged me in her thread and showed that she was literally copying my work, and then she said, oh, I didn't know I was copying your work. Here's my picture that I had created years ago. And then here, let me block her name out. Because, you know, people be crazy. Here's what she did. Okay. Down to the hair color, everything. She literally copied. Now, she said she hadn't seen my piece. Fine. Let's say you hadn't seen it. Anyone want to tell me, does this look familiar? Because this is a picture she had of her drawing freehand. Does this look familiar? Yeah, she tried to act like she drew this. That was a screen grab of a video. And I responded to her. And on Threads, this is when Threads was new, okay? I'm trying to cover her name. This is when Threads was new. And I was like, girl, I am going through your IG and this is crazy. You are literally tracing my work on private mode in multiple reels, sis. What's going on? What's going on? You're making it look like you're drawing it yourself. You got to take these down. Okay? I had to let her know publicly. Live from New York. It's Saturday night. Let me see. This was her page. This was her page. That's me. That's me. That's me in a different color. And when I went to her page, there was even more. Okay? Get it together. Get it together. This is how I look right now. Live footage. All right, let me focus. What was I really supposed to be doing? Can we get hers to download? Which one? I don't remember what. I don't remember who was first. Thank you, Mimi. Blue bonnet lady. The first one, girl. The one she's in the field. Yeah, I think she's in a coloring book, so I should already have a page of her done. I can't remember when we actually colored this one, so I'm gonna have to reconvene to show the comparison between the Ohuhu and the Touch Morky. The Touch Morkies. Oh, here. No, that's the digital one. Damn it. I don't have time for this, but then I also get obsessed. No, I need to move on. My life is happening before my eyes, and I'm sitting here scrolling. All right. Anyway, that was weird. All right, so let's. Have I thought about doing a prominent women coloring book series in my style? So, one of the brands that I'm trying to work with right now is like going through all the stuff to get clearances for me to draw the actual likeness of people. And this is a very predominant, very well-known multi-billion-dollar company. And if they're taking this long to get clearances, I know little old me is going to have a hard time getting clearances. So it gets tricky. It gets tricky. I scooped up all 5 of my books last night. Yes! Thank you, love. This is the first coloring club page I colored on live. So it was a while ago. I'm going to need to dedicate some actual time to looking for that. But if this company gets the clearances, then I will have some pages with some predominant women coming very soon. Coming very soon. Oh, God. There's a dent in the paper that made me go crazy. This paper is all wet and warped from those Touch Morkies. Curse you, Touch Morky. No, they're really not that bad. I know y'all flying to buy them based off of my glowing review. I did send it to someone. My sister. I did. All right. Let me zoom y'all out a little bit so you can see what's going on. Thank you so much for the love. I believe I also did dots in the center last time. I don't have the willpower to do things like that. Not this time. Not today. Listen, tell Black Panther and Angela to hit me up. I will gladly do that for them with their consent. I would literally jump for joy. Obama is Black Panther. I know I definitely for sure, damn sure cannot draw Chadwick. I know my limitations. And I wouldn't even want to do him like that. I wouldn't even want to do him like that. I just, I'm a girl with only so much talent, okay? I know my limits. Coco can only draw one man. And the name's Barack. Even the MLK Mantra Monday I did, it was giving a little bit of Obama from the back. I had to put that robe on him. I'm like, hey, y'all know who this is. Don't think too much about it. Don't think too much about it. Context clues. It's MLK Day. This is a black man in a robe looking MLK-ish. Don't start trying to put things together. Just believe what I'm telling you. Don't start analyzing the shape of his head and say that looks like another predominant black man that I know. Don't do that. Just believe what Coco says. Okay? I remember, I think it was in 2020. It's still on my page. It should be. Unless my embarrassment took it down. But I did a picture of a little girl looking up at a portrait of of Martin Luther King Jr. And this was like early on in my art journey. And I showed it to my dad. And he said, "Who's that?" I was like, "What do you mean, who's that? What do you mean?" Obviously, it's Martin Luther King Jr. He said, "Oh, it is?" It's the still being in shock after I revealed who it was. I was like, "Well, I posted this." He's like, "Yeah, I think it's the nose." And when I looked at it, I was like, "Oh, what? Whose nostril is this? Whose schnoz is this?" Nah, I did MLK dirty. I did, and I apologize. And I made a sizable donation to the King Center to try and right my wrongs. I'm sorry. And that's why I leave the men's alone. I can't. I don't know. All right. I'm saving the glasses because I kind of want to do glitter glasses. I didn't do glitter glasses the first time, but it's our life. We do what we want. Amen. So, let me see. Yay, glitter. I think I'm gonna do the real yellow one. Not me getting ink all over my thumb. How'd that happen? And you know I'm wiping it right on my desk because I have no napkin here. Just despicable. Have some decorum. Glitter is not the foe. Neither is my Posca. But you know what? We need to have some joy. We need to have some joy. And it still pisses me off that you can't put the cap back on. Do I need to start a riot? Y'all better start making these caps fit on the back of these markers. Okay. Wow. Stunning. definitely colored a gap. This is, oh, I did it wrong. It's okay. I colored the wrong line. You know what I was thinking about in the shower? I need someone to provide photo evidence of the girl who colored the leg backwards. Someone please produce. I can't visualize what y'all are saying. What do y'all mean? What do you mean by colored the leg backwards? What does that mean? It keeps me up at night. There was a girl coloring on live, and I was informed that she colored the leg backwards. How? I don't even understand those words in that sequence. I don't understand those words together. Let me try to recreate it. Yes, please. I need someone to recreate it. Cause okay, you know the picture I showed y'all of the girl trying to act like she drew that picture? It was that picture, the girl with the head wrap. I'm just gonna do it anyway. She gonna have two on that side. It was the girl with the head wrap walking. And if you colored to the other side of the line, that's the background, so the leg would just go on forever. Pull up that pic and I'll walk you through it. Okay, I think it's in this book. Here she go. Okay. Here are the legs. She's walking. Where am I? She created her own stopping point. Why? Finger with the heart, okay. So she colored this way, into the abyss. Her body is here, and then her leg is all the way behind her. So she must have saw this as the gap between the legs, but that would make the girl have to be like this huge. So she made a new leg. Yes. She made a new leg. And the leg must have been tiny because she couldn't have come all the way out here. She would have had to stop where the bag is, or it would have had to come up and connect to her lower lumbar. So she had to stop around there. Ashes. Okay, let's just get back to what we were doing. I'm glad I got an understanding, because that kept me up at night. At least now I understand. Listen, coloring books can be confusing. Coloring books can be confusing. That's not shade. That's all facts. I, as the person who drew this, get confused. Y'all just saw what I did. It's not as severe as an entirely new body part, but it gets confusing. These lines intersecting, I don't know. It gets confusing. But I'm glad that I can put that to bed mentally for me. And I will keep it there. Is this page confusing? be. I can't see this as the space between the legs. I can't see that. My brain is rejecting that entirely. No, it's not. And we colored her for the grabby pins too. But it's a little more cropped, so you only had a little bit of the second leg there, but she created a gap. Yeah, for sure. For sure. It's almost like she had someone else's leg with her, you know? Like she had her leg and then she also brought a leg, a spare leg, you know? Anyway. Anyway. I wouldn't have thought like that. It's a beautiful thing. Listen, I'm mind blind. So I just have to be mindful because sometimes things make sense to me and they don't make sense to others. I definitely colored it wrong. I did. And I will make sure that the following copies come out with the appropriate lines to account for the leg gap. For sure. All right. This is all I'm going to give. This is my gift. This is all I have. I'm not going to do any more zhuzhing with the hair. I'm not going to do any more bouncing around to this because I don't like touchy morkies. Touch morkies. I don't like them. I don't hate them. I think if they had a brush nib, I might have been able to tolerate them even more. But I won't say that you get a bad product in terms of what you can create with them. The user experience wasn't that great for me, and coloring is all about the user experience for me, more so than the final product. So for me, that's a no-no. But if you are solely focused on I want to create something nice, you can make things happen with these. And I also don't like that they're called touch morkies. Okay. I don't like that. But I think that you can get, like, this is a nice looking page. Desi wants to make the distinction that I, Coco, can make things happen, which insinuates that the public may not. The public may not. I think you guys could. But the lifting of the color underneath, not me stuttering. The lifting of the color underneath, that's really a game changer for me in the worst way. Y'all know how I posted that TikTok that was like me stuttering saying this is how I be sounding, talking, and coloring at the same time online. And you guys were like, and we were kicking. Somebody was like, yeah, you really do be sounding like this. Why did you co-sign? We was all laughing and having fun. Why did you say that? I don't care. Okay? I was already making fun of myself. It's like when you're talking about a family member and then somebody co-signs what you said. Don't talk about my mama. I could say that. You can't. You just listen to me talk about it. Okay? I don't want to touch those markers. You don't want to touch Morky? Because you can. You can touch Morky for the low. I give these a 3 out of 10. And that's me being a generous queen. Ask Miss Ellen. Okay? Stop. Stop. It sounds creepy. I didn't name it. Get you a touch Morky today. Okay. I'm going to put these back. And Michael is really going to enjoy these. It's not that they're that bad. They're not that bad. They don't layer well and play well with each other. So I had to do a lot of work with the colored pencil to mask some of that. The color range is pretty good. I feel like these colors are really pretty together. They're well represented. There was like a good mix of stuff in here. The white gel pen that came with it was literally garbage, but I liked the black pen that came with it. This one was like a nice fine liner, so I'm not mad at that. The nibs, the caps don't fit on the back. It's kind of hard to take the top off. The chisel nib is not, that's a preference thing. Some people aren't chisel people. I am not a chisel people. The fine tip I found more enjoyable to use, but when you're doing big, large areas, you can't really get too much coverage with that, which is why I like the brush nib, because you can get really thin strokes and you can get really broad strokes, and you don't have to switch the tip. So its function, its flow, these are not my markers. And she still has that scar. She still has that scar. I mean, I feel like there has to be a better, inexpensive alternative. And I am committed to finding it. But I will not force any coconuts in my community to touch these morkies. We do not need to touch these morkies. I will find a better way. Okay? I touched the morkies so you don't have to. Okay? So, on to the next. I'll do my research and I'll find a better. But this ain't it. You appreciate my sacrifice. It's the least I could do. It's the least I could do. Y'all buy these coloring books so that I could buy these things so you don't have to. It's a nice exchange, okay? Wow. Nice carrying case, though. The little case was pretty good quality. Cali art, okay. That would be the next one on the list. No research required. I will trust you, and I will do that. Cali art. Can someone put that in Discord? I can't find somewhere to write that down. Cali art. And they kind of... This has like a weird smell. This like case has a smell that I remember from a child. Whoa, this just sent me back to 1997. I don't know how to explain that smell. You know the smell too. But these are a womp womp. Alright. So that's it, folks. I'm gonna work on finishing the last 2 pages for volume 6, so you guys don't have to stalk the site. You don't have to stalk the site. I think I'm going to release them on Saturday. Okay? I'm going to commit to that date. So you guys don't have to stalk the site. Check in on Saturday, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Volume 6 is arriving. And there will be a little bit of a twist to volume 6. So don't worry. I'll do a pre-sale in the Coloring Club Ashes. Don't worry. We'll figure it out. Saturday is your birthday? Yes! Happy birthday! Happy birthday! Okay. So we're here. We're here. We're doing the thing. This is how this page turned out. Not bad, but a lot of work went into it. So tomorrow I will see you guys and we will be working on February for the coloring calendar. Let me see if I can get this out without a struggle so we can see what we're coloring. I already know what we're coloring, but so I can show y'all what we're coloring. Oh, snappy dappy. All right. So we did January. And next up is February. I wanted to sing February 5. $5 foot long and Black History Month. So this is what we're going to be doing. We're breaking curses, building legacies. Okay? We're doing it. This is the year that we're doing it. Okay, and this is the way I colored it in the traditional calendar. If you don't have a calendar yet, it's not too late. Go ahead and get you a calendar. If you don't want to color the calendar, I've already colored them for you as well. So I did this as like a denim on denim. This was for the denim girlies. This was literally inspired by you fools. You crackheads who denim my comments down. This is for you. Okay? So don't ask me for nothing else. Now when we do this one, do we still want to do the denim? I don't know. Desi said, now hold on. I love a denim piece, and I do too. That's why I gave it to y'all. Okay? Should I let y'all choose? I don't think I've ever let y'all choose for a calendar, have I? I feel like that's a big commitment. Are y'all still on punishment? Oh, y'all are saying no. Okay. I don't know about that. I'm going to work on building your confidence back up. I feel like punishment may have been too aggressive, and now you guys are losing some self-confidence. So we're going to work on that. Not on this page. But next time, we're going to work on building back your confidence. We're going to get back to a good place. I already recanted my statements that I make better things when I color by myself. I took that back, and I apologize. I was in my feelings. I was in my mood. I do have to stare at it for a month. Yeah. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to take this. We're going to do it together. I'm going to take the creative lead. Okay. I'm going to bring my corporate Aaron voice. I'm going to take the lead on this. It's about to be 11:01, so I'm going to go ahead and get started with my nighttime routine. So thank you guys very much for coming in tonight. I think that's it, right? Yeah. I'm gonna go make the last 2 pages of the coloring book in bed. And it's 11:11. How? Corporate Coco? Slay. Love you guys. I'll see you back tomorrow, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're doing February. It's a vibe. I'll see you there. Good night. Did I say I love you? Love y'all.